So the rumors are out there. Michael Carrick might not get the permanent Manchester United job. And after that Leeds result, honestly, I'm not even surprised the conversation has started. Let's talk about it. Let me remind everyone where this club was before Carrick came in. 15th. Manchester United finished 15th last season, the lowest top-flight finish in 51 years. No European football for the first time since 2014-15. The club spent roughly £215 million in the summer on Sesko, Mbeumo, Matheus, Cunha, gave the squad to Ruben Amorim, and by January he was sacked. Before that, Darren Fletcher took temporary charge and became the first United manager to record a 0% win rate. That's the state of this football club. That's the mess Carrick walked into on January 13th. And what did the man do? He took this squad from 7th to 3rd. 7 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses from 11 league games, 2.09 points per game. Champions League pace. He beat City at home for the first time since January 2023, won at Arsenal for the first time since December 2017, beat Spurs for the first time since October 2022. He did all of that with the same group of players that were losing to Grimsby Town in the League Cup under the previous manager. The same players, let that sink in. And now the rumors are saying he might not get the permanent job. Are we serious right now? Are we actually serious? This is what drives me mad about Manchester United. This club has been through the same cycle over and over again. They did it with Moyes, they did it with Van Gaal, Mourinho, Solskjaer, Ten Hag, now Amorim. Every single time the pattern is the same. Manager comes in, it doesn't work, they sack him, bring someone in, and then before that person even gets a chance to build something, the whispers start, the politics start, the boardroom conversations start, and the football becomes secondary to everything else happening off the pitch. Michael Carrick made 464 appearances for this club, won 5 Premier League titles and a Champions League as a player. He knows what Manchester United is supposed to look like, he knows what the standards are, and in 3 months he's shown more understanding of how to get this squad playing than Amorim showed in 6 months with a full preseason and £215 million worth of new signings. But here's the problem, and this is what genuinely concerns me. This club doesn't reward progress. They don't reward someone who comes in and steadies the ship. They get distracted by the next big name. They get distracted by the idea that some manager from abroad with a fancy reputation is going to come in and fix everything overnight. We've seen it. We've lived it. How many times do we have to go through this before someone at that club learns the lesson? Because let me tell you what the alternative looks like. You let Carrick go. You bring in another new manager this summer. That's potentially 4 managers in the space of a single calendar year. 4. How is any squad supposed to build anything with that kind of instability? How are players supposed to know what system they're playing, what their role is, what the identity of the team is, when the man in charge changes every few months? And the timing of these rumors is what really gets me. The club is sitting 3rd in the Premier League, 3rd, level on points with Villa, 3 points ahead of Liverpool, 7 clear of Chelsea with 6 games to play. They're in a genuine Champions League fight for the first time in ages. Bruno Fernandes has broken David Beckham's single-season assist record with 17. Sesko has scored 7 goals in 2026 alone after only managing 2 under Amorim. Casemiro has 8 goals from midfield. The squad is performing, the results are there, but 1 defeat to Leeds and suddenly the whole narrative shifts. Suddenly the rumors start flying. Suddenly people are questioning whether Carrick is the right man. 1 defeat, after everything he's done, after dragging this club out of the mess it was in. That's all it takes at Manchester United for the doubt to creep in. And let's talk about what's at stake here. This club posted net losses for 6 consecutive years, totaling £406 million. Broadcasting revenue dropped 42% in a single quarter when they were in the Europa League instead of the Champions League. The Adidas deal already triggered a £10 million deduction for missing the Champions League. Bruno Fernandes is reportedly attracting interest from Bayern Munich. Carrick said it himself. Champions League brings everything. Players staying, players coming in, the finances, all of it. This isn't just about football anymore. This is about the survival of the club at the top level. So you're telling me that the man who has put this club in position to secure all of that The man running at 2.09 points per game might not get the job permanently. Because of what? Because he lost one game to Leeds after a 24-day gap between fixtures? Because the board has their eye on someone else? Because this club can never just let something work? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Manchester United's biggest problem is not on the pitch. It's not the players. It's not the tactics. It's the decision-making above the manager. It's the inability to commit to a direction and stick with it. Every other top club in Europe picks a manager, backs them, and builds. United pick a manager, panic at the first sign of trouble, and start again. Over and over and over. Michael Carrick deserves the permanent job. Based on what he's done in 3 months, based on the results, based on the way this squad has responded to him, he has earned the right to take this team into next season and build something. If Manchester United let him walk because of rumors and politics and one Leeds defeat, they deserve everything that comes after. Give the man the job, stop the circus, and let someone actually build something at this football club for once. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should Carrick get the permanent role, or is it time for someone else? Drop it below and make sure you subscribe, because however this plays out, it's going to be worth watching.